What's up? We're gonna start a little bit earlier because I know I said I wanted to start at 10 p.m., but I just got the baby down, so I got Ash down, and I figured I would take the opportune moment to kind of start a little bit early, so that way maybe we could get through this and play some repo. Maybe not on stream, just to kind of hang out and just kind of. I don't have to stream everything. I like to chill, but I wanted to talk about this because holy shit, Johnny Somali is if you guys don't know who this guy is. Alright. So effectively, I'm just gonna start with NBC News. And I'm gonna lore dump, but before I lore dump, hang on a second. Let me kind of Alright, so the mother of my third kid, who is still technically kind of my partner, we had some rocky road stuff happen, whatever, who cares? It's not a big deal. She went through surgery today, and it was really rough, really hard on her. So I have our kid tonight, and that's why I'm trying to be a little bit quiet, because I have the baby monitor. Everything should be fine, but just a forewarning, it's not a big deal. If I have to get up and BRB, I might have to do that a few times. He's actually pretty good. Our son is a really good fucking sleeper. I mean, he's out. When he's out, and he stays out generally. Sometimes no, sometimes yes, maybe good, maybe bad, but we'll see how he does tonight. Keep a close eye on him. I don't like since Peaches with To Be Better, her and I have this thing where we don't like my firstborn and my secondborn kid. We don't like them being on like the lives or in TikToks or blah blah blah. And I understand. And as they get older, of course, they can decide for themselves. But I know where she's coming from with that. But like, I don't even like it when they're like, they say something like in the background of a live. I feel like bad for some reason. I feel like, well, it's the middle of the night. Okay, most people are already like doing something else by now. Like I either, when I'm not doing this, I'm either cleaning something, on the patio smoking something, or watching TV. Like it's time to unwind and relax. I think it's it's time to chill, basically. So I don't think it's a big deal, but I act like it is sometimes, because I just don't. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna fuck something up. But that's the gist of the night. So basically, let me check my storage space real quick, because I might want to record it too. Oh hell yeah, I got plenty. So tonight, guys, on stream, we are talking about Johnny Somali. Now, this guy, it's not his real name. It's his streamer alias. He is the worst streamer, and his existence is so empirically comedic. His like actual existence is so redundant, is so backwards, and I'll tell you why. Let's start with the general idea, and I'll start with a few things. I haven't watched like anything about him. I just know quite a bit about him. So right here, I pulled up NBC. Not an enormous fan of NBC, but it's here. American live streamer indicted in South Korea over offensive antics. So let's just read a little bit. South Korean authorities indicted an American live streamer known for his offensive stunts abroad, accusing him of causing a commotion at a convenience store. Prosecutors Wednesday, and it's not just a convenience store. This is just like one incident, because like this is like, I think this should be him getting arrested. I think who indicted, because there's a lot. Oh shit! Why did this change? Resolution. Oh, there's a lot. There's a fucking lot. So Ramsey Khalid Ismail, 24, better know he's only 24 years old, and he's fucked his life up. His life is fucked, by the way. His life is effectively over, like in the most unbelievable way. And it's all his fault. Every bit of this is entirely his fault. So Ramsey, better known by his online alias Johnny Somali, is a live streamer who hurls provocative and offensive insults while he travels abroad, including the United States, allies, South Korea, and Japan. I think he did it first in Japan, and he like legitimately is part of the main reason he is like the protagonist of the anime arc of Japan hating streamers, like IRL live streamers. He genuinely is the cause to why Japan as a country just fucking hates American live streamers and just IRL streamers in general. Understandably too. Just like what the fuck? Um yeah, I'm gonna wait and see if there are more people in here or something. I'm just chilling. Try to switch over to maybe post a little bit, kind of get my people. Shit. All right, so where were we? Yeah, I'm tired, man. It's been a long day, been a long week. It's always been long everything. So I mean, she just went through surgery, and you know, being there for her, my car problems, dude, my head gasket. I gotta fix my head gasket, and I don't have the money because my roommates. Pay your bills. Everybody, pay your bills. Make sure you pay your bills. It's super important, especially if you live with other people. Because if you don't, then they can't, right? Like the whole reason you have roommates in the first place is to help each other so you can afford the rent, right? So, yeah. With the surgery, with the head gasket problem, there's more. There's so many problems, but it's okay because we're here. We're gliding through it. We're gonna be fine. Where the fuck was I? Did anyone hear that? I thought I heard my child. No. So you can tell basically he's just a kind of a big asshole. So they're talking about travel bans in South Korea. They say he's not detained. I think he's there. I think he's like getting it's oh shit. A fucking F11 is the wrong strain. So just to give you an idea of what this guy is like, okay, so this is Johnny Somali. This is this insufferable douchebag, and I haven't watched this clip. I pulled this up. I haven't watched either the clips. So we have this clip right here of him getting punched in the face, and then there's this clip. Oh no, sorry, excuse me. This is more Pegasus. I was just watching this, like I was listening to it a little bit, like a couple hours ago. And then this is this is him getting arrested for jogging in South Korea. So effectively, this dude is such an unbelievable douchebag to the point where his entire shtick is to get arrested on purpose. Like he commits crimes deliberately so that his chat will Venmo him like fucking $5 or something. And that's like that's nothing. Like he gets like $5 for doing it, and then all the YouTubers that like are making fun of him are getting thousands, tens of thousands of dollars for just literally making content, making fun of this absolute fucking pathetic human being. And it is so good. Honestly, it's so quality. All right, I'm gonna take a look at this clip. Let's see. It's only a 30-second clip, so
everything. I don't give a fuck. High is rolling.
And it immediately got mad. Oh, wait, never mind.
High is rolling. How you doing, my nigga? How you doing? Oh, black. Whoa. Yo, hey. Whoa. What's up, nigga?
Oh.
What's up, nigga?
Oh, my God. All right, well. So, like, that was pretty quick. The most replayed.
Oh, black.
What was he doing to him there? Why was he, like, up on him? Like, he was, like, grabbing him. Like, look, he's, like, grabbing him. So he gets his ass beat a lot, and then he just like kind of complains and makes fun of people, and starts talking and apparently saying the N-word. Didn't see that coming.
Nigga, I swear to God, nigga, what the fuck was that? Get the fuck off. And you know.
Well, it is okay. That made sense. It is Johnny Somali. So this is the clip that went recently viral. This is basically what happened to him. He got arrested.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
He's so fucking weird.
Go, go, go. We're going, we're going. Don't hit me with the car. Go, go, go.
Oh, yeah, no, hang on. This guy actually literally came out and said he's doing it for the clout. He literally is harassing people, harassing citizens for the clout. And he admitted to it. And that's literally like an admission, right? That's an admission of guilt.
Super Nanny, stop the Tesla, stop the Tesla. Stop the Tesla. I'm going outside. Oh, shit. Relax. They're gonna hit me with the car. Hey, shoot what a second, yeah. These niggas are being racist to me. Oh, boom, 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 boom. I want to in my room. Yeah.
This is so cringe. This is hard to watch. Holy shit. I didn't think it would be this bad. I really didn't think it would be this bad. But it's bad. This makes my old videos look not bad. Like, I'd rather watch my old videos that are awful, that are really embarrassing, than watch this guy do this.
Korea, Korea, yes, yes, yes. Korea number one. Hello, people. Korea number one. Yes, Korea, Korea, Korea. Oh, police? Oh, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Relax, relax. No touch, no touch. Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? I'm jogging. What are you touching? Oh
He's
my
not
God, what the fuck
jogging.
are you doing? Yo, oh my God, the police got me this quick. That's crazy. What are you doing? Relax.
뭐 하는 거야?
Jogging. I'm Beagle. Oh my God, look, you did this. It's your fault.
Give me ID card.
I don't have.
They know who he is, by the way. They obviously this dude has so many charges on him in South Korea. He's not allowed to leave. He's stuck there, and he's gonna get at least 15 years, I think. That's from what I've seen people say, because I think there's something about some Discord messages where he shared deep fake like AI photos, like NSFW photos that he generated of him and like another streamer who's fucking leave her name out of this, but what the fuck? So I think in South Korea, when you share deep fake images of somebody without their consent, it's like jail time no matter what. Like a judge can't even overturn it, I think.
My hotel. No, I'm hotel, my house. I don't have. I'm jogging.
You drunk?
I'm not drunk.
야, 술 먹었어 지금.
No drunk. It's morning.
You cannot speak Korean?
English. Bigo. Bigo.
What?
Bigo.
저 본인 경찰관이 대한민국 경찰관이
Bigo, English.
여권 제시하면
My face, my face.
의무가 있어요.
My face, my face, my face.
But chat told him to say it said say that you're drunk. Tell the police that he would do it too. That's the thing. If chat told Johnny Somali that they'll give him $5 to I don't know, blow his own dick off with a gun, he probably would just do it, because that's how hungry for clout and money that he is. Because he's a psychopath. He only cares about chasing clout.
Face.
그리고 저희 촬영하지 마세요.
My face. My face.
Don't take a video.
My face. Legal. It's my face.
You drunk?
No, I'm not drunk.
You no ID card.
I have my ID card. Come. ID card. I give you.
Yeah, stop.
I'm jogging. I'm working out. Translator.
야, 너 경범.
Translate. Translate.
Translate.
Give me the translator, nigga. Translate.
Bro, he's so disrespectful.
한국말 할 줄 몰라?
English.
너는 지금 경범죄로
English.
체포되는 거야.
English.
Why are you asking for
Okay.
English?
No. I
You
give
went
my
to
ID card.
Korea.
No. Stop.
Yeah, oh, nigga,
Oh my
don't
God.
touch me. Don't touch me, nigga.
You arrested.
For what? For what?
He's such a piece of shit.
Relax. For what, nigga?
Okay.
So, yeah, he really does. just kind of piss people off. They go out of their way. There's like a guy who deliberately goes out of his way to like watch his lives and find him, and then find him in public and beat the shit out of him. Johnny Somali gets the shit beat out of him, like way more than the average person. I'll tell you that at the very least. He gets the shit beat out of him like it's a daily occurrence. They had to cut the audio. I guess something either bad or important was said here, or private. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, is it like what is it? Is it supposed to be some kind of... Get out of here. Does it stay the whole time? That's hilarious.
We live.
no,
Shut
that
up,
sounds bad.
party.com.
Is that what this
Come, I'll
is?
give
Is
you my
delayed and
password.
unfiltered?
Come.
Yeah.
Stop.
That's kind of lame.
I'm chill. Relax.
But I get it. They're trying to like get the that's AI too. That's so stupid. That has to be AI. The delayed and unfiltered logo or whatever that just popped up on the screen for like fucking oh my god, it's like the whole Jesus Christ, like 2 minutes. Yeah, that's definitely an AI image. That's stupid. Fucking AI art is so dumb. The Studio Ghibli stuff is really kind of stupid too. I cannot believe that people are just willy-nilly doing that without having even a modicum of a conscience about it. They have no shame. They're just posting it and they're like, "Yeah, it's just art, you know. You have the pen and I have the computer or something." Like, you're not a fucking artist for typing in a prompt. Like, I literally, a buddy of mine typed in the other day, the El Dorado, but covered in Cheeto dust, and it was like, we just have the dumbest shit. It's so stupid. It's so useless. So when's the audio?
I give you.
How often do they cut the audio?
Wait, don't take a video.
In my face.
Don't take a video.
My face. What?
All right, so I'm pretty sure he just gets arrested. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else significant there. Yeah, his ass gets arrested like a lot. Didn't he show up to? Hang on a minute. I feel like he showed up to court wearing something like stupid. Yakuza? Bro, how many years is he gonna get though? I kind of want to know that. So yeah, he's guaranteed. He faces mandatory prison time. It's guaranteed prison. I mean, he literally just walks around and harasses people nonstop. That's his entire shtick. Oh yeah, fucking of course. Charlie had to talk about. He talks about Johnny Somali a lot, doesn't he? Is there like any other sources? CNN talked about it. That's crazy. So I'm pretty sure the minimum is supposed to be 15, but I'm not sure. I know it's because of the deep fake shit. Oh yeah, see, oh okay, it's the deep fake. That's what they were saying in this. Okay, so like, it's a deep fake charge. That's exactly what I was talking about. I knew it, but fucking. All right, Johnny Somali faces mandatory prison time in South Korea over AI deepfake charge. Because there's absolutely no stipulation or in that statute that says anything, and I mean literally anything. It's just a fucking picture of him with the handcuffs on. That's so trash, dude. Way to ruin your life. Imagine, and that's just the minimum though. Like, that's just the guaranteed minimum. He's got so many more crimes that are going to be piled on top of this. He's literally going to be in prison for like the rest of his life, probably. I hope it's like 60 years and he's fucked. I hope, because for the love of God, we need somebody to have a prison sentence that is going to show the rest of these public nuisance IRL streamers that it's nobody gives a fuck. The only reason why he does this is for clout and to get like $5 so he could just stay alive. He barely could travel with the money that he makes. He gets he gets like $5 donations, and then he does whatever they want. They'll say, "Oh, go hit this guy or go up and be racist to this guy," and he'll just do it. And then he makes everybody hate him. And then every fucking content creator that like major content creator that does cover him makes thousands of dollars off of just covering how stupid he is. A legal expert claims the latest offense ensures jail time as it carries no option for a fine. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. The streamer, notorious for disruptive behavior, has faced multiple charges, including obstruction of business and violations of the Minor Crimes Act. His actions have included causing disturbances in public places, using a dead fish to harass what the fuck, a dead fish? Using a dead fish to harass passengers and twerking on a subway. I guess that one's like whatever. Now, a fifth charge has been merged into the case, a violation of South Korea's Special Act on Sexual Violence Crimes due to an AI deepfake video. The video allegedly depicted Korean streamer Bon Bon in a fabricated intimate scene with Ismail, an act that under Korean law is classified as a sex crime. Legal analyst Legal Mindset revealed on March 27th that this charge ensures a prison sentence of up to 7 years since it involved the distribution of explicit AI-generated content for profit. In South Korean law, distributing AI content without consent is illegal, and if it involves intimate acts, it qualifies as sexual. Ooh, wow. The lawyer. Oh my God. Okay. Ooh. So even if it just involves intimate acts, it qualifies as sexual. That's interesting. Somali who appeared in court drunk and wearing a MAGA hat. That's what he was wearing. I knew it. So when I said that he went to court and he was wearing something, it was a MAGA hat because he'll get pardoned, right? It's just South Korea, but I guess that's the joke, right? It's that you can't get like you can't go to jail or go to prison if you're wearing a MAGA hat. Trump's gonna come save you, right? Was that my boy? I'm gonna check on him in a minute. I love how I feel like I'm already covering most of what he there's not much to talk about him about Johnny Somali anymore. He's just kind of like an enormous piece of shit, in my opinion. I think he's like an enormous piece of shit who deserves all the jail time that he's getting. Like he's oh, I forget who the other streamer was who's also kind of a piece of shit. He literally, not even for the clout, so not even on stream, he went up and talked, it was Discord messages, I believe, I might be wrong, but he literally told this other streamer that he was going to like rape his girlfriend or something. It was absolutely mind-boggling, like just to say. And then like a little bit later, he's apologizing, begging the other streamer to help him get back on Twitch because he got kicked off Twitch for being a public nuisance piece of shit. It is so unbelievably hilarious. I don't know. I think this dude is so dumb, but I would rather him not exist, obviously. Like, I'd rather him not be doing the things that he's doing, but he did them. So I'm very glad that it says here 7 years. I thought it was going to be more. I mean, he's going to get more because he's got a lot more crimes, but the AI content without consent being illegal in South Korea, and it being guaranteed prison time and not a fine. Yeah. You gotta love that. I mean, I guess I'm kind of done with Johnny Somali. I fucking just wanted to bitch about him for a minute because he's a piece of shit. I really didn't have like a whole lot to dive into. I wasn't gonna do a full fucking breakdown of his life or how he ended up where he was, because no one cares and it doesn't matter. Like, I don't give a shit about how he ended up where he was. He was a money hungry, greedy, clout chasing, pathetic individual, effectively. That's actually the whole thing. Why does it keep changing? Oh my God, the resolution of this keeps changing. It's just I keep clicking off of it. Yeah, just there really just isn't fucking anything else to talk about. He's a huge fucking clown. I did want to talk about, I guess, Jack Doherty had a freak out, right? Didn't that kid like lose pretty much everything? I'm pretty sure. Hang on, I'm not gonna pull it up here. I'm gonna see if I can find something on it, because I remember when Jack Doherty did his nonsense with the testing and driving. That was so dumb because he literally crashed his car and then complained to everybody, thinking, like it's his fault, and then he got kicked off of Kick. He's basically deplatformed now, and he started trying to crypto scam people for rug pulls, and basically he just ended up with no money and no one cares. And it's good. It's good that he ended up with no money and nobody cares, because Jack Doherty is that piece of shit kid who hired the bodyguard, and he'd go around to people in public and try to get them to fight, and then when they were ready to fight him, his bodyguard would step in, and he is fucked and lost all his money. Thank God, honestly. I don't like him either. Bro, this is this fucking picture of Jack Doherty. That's so fucking hilarious. I'm just gonna put this image up on the stream because it's funny. It's just funny. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's so small though. Look how sad he looks. What a fucking loser. Oh my god. Yeah, that's when he lost his McLaren, or no, it's not the McLaren guy. I forget what he drives. It might have been a McLaren. I don't remember. I'm not a big car guy. Don't fucking get me wrong. Okay, I'm not super good with cars. Okay, I don't know a lot about them, but I can always just do that. Yeah, what am I doing? So Jack Doherty was his shit's over, dude. He's cooked. But the fucking guy I wanted to talk about. There was one more guy. I made a video. I literally made a YouTube video. I could pull up my own YouTube videos. Fuck. Yeah. You guys may or may not remember this guy. This is one of my other semi-successful videos that I thought this guy was a huge piece of shit, okay? Is the fucking financial guru. I'm trying to remember his name so I could just Google it. So I just pulled up my video so I could another day, another fucking hearing myself talk is so dumb. Man. This video, yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, Thomas Cruise.
Cash. You want to deploy it so you can escape that 9-to-5 rat race.
Okay, so this guy, actually, I had it somewhere. Where the fuck did I put it? I can find it very shortly. Because I want to find the actual article, because I know that there's more than just this article. Okay, hang on. Open image in new tab. Bro, there we go. All right, can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. So this dude was talking about, basically, Thomas Cruise is this guy who says, I bought all this Section 8 housing, I buy it and I rent it out to poor people, basically. And the reason why you're poor is because you're stupid and you're not spending 20 grand on a fucking, investing $2,500 or investing $20,000 into Section 8 housing so that you can make a profit off poor people paying you rent. And so I found this, and I don't know the validity of the claims, but this is from the Assembly. I don't know if that's it's the Assembly, NewYorkCity.com. I don't know if that's an extremely viable source, but I want to do a little bit of research tonight and see if it's true. It says the city's code enforcement department filed legal claims against him at least 25 times between 2019 and 2022 to compel his compliance. Excuse me, just had one in the chamber. Before he sold most of his rentals last year and left town for Miami, Wilmington cited Cruz for 366 violations at 49 properties. While most violations didn't render a house unlivable, some did. He paid more than $10,000 in fines and related charges. He was definitely our biggest landlord problem. That's crazy if it's true, is my point. So Thomas Cruz, I'm gonna look this up real quick. I wanna find out more about this guy, because when I researched Thomas Cruz in the beginning, the only thing I was making fun of him for was that he was just a big clout chasing piece of shit who was using poor people as his passive income. He basically just would like buy up properties, and then people would pay him rent, and then he'd also pay from the government because it's Section 8. So Section 8 is a program from the government that pays like a certain portion of the rent, but you're only allowed a certain like amount of it. Like there's restrictions, obviously, and he apparently has incurred a few fucking violations, like 300 something violations. The Prince of Poverty. Yeah, that's what they called him. So there's quite a few things. The Dive from, what's this? TikTok's Prince of, this is a whqr.org public media. Yeah, I don't know. These are some weird side quest websites, but I mean, Newsweek. No, that's Ted Cruz. What am I talking about? So there's not a lot about this. It's probably just not like a huge story because not a lot of people care. So basically, he just gets out all his big fancy vehicles on TikTok and does that big clout thing about it. But this would be a good story for them to cover, because I need to know. Like, here, I'll open the actual article from the Assembly too, just to kind of know that I don't want to disable my ad blocker, but thank you for trying to make me anyway. So before we dive into the Assembly, I do want to sit here for a second and just kind of look at this other source to kind of maybe see if this one has any credible sources to cite. All right, so from this week's edition of the Die, blah blah blah. Infamous former Wilmington landlord who spent years bragging to his social media audience about getting rich while exploiting both the federal government and poor tenants. I really do enjoy exploiting poor. Yeah, I think he actually said that. That's a quote. That's an actual quote from him, because I think I heard him say that on a TikTok. Cackling from the balcony of his new waterfront mansion in Miami, Cruz, 35, says he built his wealth off Wilmington real estate by figuring out how to rapidly scale what he calls an arbitrage model. Buy rundown homes for cheap, do as little maintenance as possible, lease them to people poor enough to qualify for government assistance programs, and turn a petty profit. It's so fucked. Like, it's so... I hate this guy so much. Like, watching him brag about exploiting poor people is it triggers me significantly. He dispenses advice to his 1.2 million online followers about how to do this too, alongside videos that show his first class travel to the World Cup, fancy cars and yacht, all paid for by you. He often reminds viewers the American taxpayer. But back in North Carolina, records and interviews reveal Cruz left behind a portfolio of neglected rental properties. Wilmington's code enforcement department filed legal claims against him of at least 25 times between 2019 and 2022 to compel his compliance. Before he sold most of them last year and left town, Cruz had been cited for 366 violations at 49 properties. That's the same as what the other source said. He was definitely our biggest landlord problem at the time, a city code official told the Assembly. Okay, so they're still talking about it. If y'all want to fuck the middle class and the poor at the same time, let me hear a hell yeah in the comments. Yeah? That's another Cruz quote. That's fucking crazy. Oh man, I can't. A chorus of hell yeah poured into the chat. Of course it did. So wait a minute. So this is they dig into his business model. So this is the story. Is this the actual like? Okay, hang on. Yeah, no, okay. So this is the full thing on the assembly. So they talk about it like a lot. Like this has to be fucking illegal, right? Hang on. Let me see if this is an actual source.
Oh yeah, no. This is,
know all those properties?
yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I got a few hundred of them, so I'm gonna come back probably next week with some more for other LLCs.
Yeah, the audio's still
Busy
there.
season.
That was what the longest what?
This is the longest.
Oh, individual transaction.
Yeah. This is definitely the longest. Somehow.
Are those all the individual properties listed?
They are.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
Let's do part 1 of 3. I'm gonna come back tomorrow, and then I think probably on Thursday for the rest of them. I just didn't want to do them all.
Bro, it
at
has
once 'cause
30,000 lights on this TikTok. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so paying property taxes on 300 plus houses. So he's paying all his property taxes in one single transaction, and he's gloating about how big the receipt is. So what was the original criticism of that? Okay, so it's about the amount of homes. Okay, so it says Cruz has said he once owned more than 400 units in Wilmington. In one TikTok, he filmed a bemused New Hanover County employee folding up his property tax receipt that spanned several feet. He recently said he still owns a couple of blocks in the city. A housing authority representative said they weren't aware of any recent payments to his business entities. The assembly found the city frequently cited Cruz for housing code violations between 2019 and 2021. The bulk of the cases represent benign and unsightly infractions. Overgrown lawns or evicted tenants and front yard garbage, what the city code enforcement team refers to as trash and grass cases. But some cases contain more egregious violations like occupied rentals lacking basic utilities. What? The city's code enforcement staff of 4 was so familiar with Cruz's portfolio that his persistent problems they eventually adopted a fast-tracked approach. The city often couldn't reach Cruz to address issues, so they would bid out the work, fix the problem, impose a lien, and then take Cruz to court for payment. That's fucking crazy. Wilmington filed liens against Cruz of at least 25 times through... Hang on a minute. Okay, so this is Wilmington where? In what... New Hanover County. Hang on a second. Okay, hang on one second. It is North Carolina. Wilmington, North Carolina. Clerk of Court. Can I actually search up the lawsuit? The Wilmington Clerk of Courts. Let me website this, or it might be New Hanover. Hang on a second. Let me just put both of them. Before I'm not gonna put them on stream yet until I don't want to put his shit on stream, but I do want to see if it's there, because I'm pretty interested in courts, South Court of Appeals, Recovery, District, Supreme, business courts. Would it be business courts? Not news. Can I search? I can do that here. I know how to do it in fucking this eCourts. I know how to do it from down here in Florida. His name's Thomas. Oh, no way. No way. No way. Jackpot. Hang on. I got a PDF. Nah, fuck. That's not the right guy. See, this is why I didn't do it. Damn it. I mean, there's a whole list. There's a whole list, but these are Court of Appeals. Why are they all Court of Appeals? That's crazy. We should really specify. I will find it. Apparently there's a lot. Oh, I'm not looking at the right. I'm not looking at the right. That was January 20. Oh my god, that's so long ago. Am I able to like housing code violations? Okay. I'm thinking what kind of court deals with housing code violations? Code enforcement, special magistrate. Well, that's not okay. Okay, in North Carolina. Small claims, landlord-tenant issues, district. Okay, that's not gonna work. I really thought I would be able to find the lawsuit, because if I do find the lawsuit, I'll be happy. I don't care if I take the time to do it. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot here. Huh. Maybe I'm just like not in the right spot. Just like I really just am not. This is not even the same thing. North Carolina course. I'm really not at the right court. I'm just in some big. I'm not at the right place at all. I realize this. Nope. Still nothing. This might be good. Page not found. What? Moved or deleted? So it doesn't. This website does not work like, at all. Holy shit! This is worse than Charlotte County. This is worse than Sarasota County. They do have the contact information, but that's it. They don't have like an actual I wonder if you just can't. I wonder if you're just not allowed to. What if I leave them? What if I leave them a voicemail and I asked for information? Just say I'm a journalist. I'm not. I'm most certainly not. What if I just like? What if I just do? What if I just leave a voicemail and I just say, "Hey, I'm a journalist. I'm trying to find out, what's going on with this super serious fund. My court date, learn about jury system, services, public record. How about that? I found that finally. View. Okay, so request that public. Oh, you have to request it. Damn, that's crazy. Was there anything else? Court collections? No. Remote public access? Let's try that. Online access real time. How about that? Online fee schedule. Oh my god, it's a $495 one-time connection fee. Includes 2 user IDs and 2 admin IDs. For what? For R.E.P.O online access. Offers online remote access to both criminal and civil information from all 100 North Carolina counties. Damn, so I just can't get this information. I'm trying to verify if the article is at least grounded in the fact that there's lawsuits. I'm trying to find these lawsuits. I'm not gonna pay $500 for that, obviously, but okay, so I should probably just request it. Not like it really matters. Where's the civil? St. Court records. Oh, there's a portal. Damn. I guess it wouldn't be kind of there, huh? Basic search tips. That kind of sucks. I thought maybe I'd find it, but apparently it's probably buried a little bit. Cause you can kind of lay low with it. Yeah, see, this is court records. Guys, will literally just help topics. It's so shit. But if I literally type in Cruz, it does give me like a bunch of lawsuits, but none of them are gonna be him. I know that for a fact. Yeah, there's like literally only 2 people, I think, named Cruz that are here publicly, like outright. It's a lot. Oh well. I thought I'd get the juice. Oh, alright. Well, I'm gonna BRB. I might be bad. I can hear him fussing. Yeah, I think I got most of my questions answered, honestly, on this. Um, I'm gonna go back to the assembly article though. Let's see if I can like find their sources because I couldn't find them on my own. There's a literal picture. What? Hey, where was I done? Where was I still talking? The egregious violations where he was talking about the people going without their basic utilities. The city offered, yeah, they couldn't reach him. They filed liens against Cruz at least 25 times through this process. That probably means that Wilmington, the city, owns like all of the cars, if you really think about it. In all, records show he paid about $11,600 in code violation fines and related charges, mostly to cover the costs of city incurred to remedy the infraction. Oh, cost that's okay. We spend a lot of taxpayer resources for essentially doing property management for some of these LLCs. Oh no. So this is the okay. So the city has often had difficulty reaching Cruz about quotes. Okay, so like getting in touch with this guy is like impossible because he fucking fled to shit. Didn't he just like go to Miami? Wasn't that like his whole thing was to like go to Miami and just run away? No running water, no power. There are also children in the residence. That's fucking nuts. There's no heat, and landlord Tom Cruise, that's Thomas. They called him Tom. Tom Cruise won't fix it. Tenant is disabled. Oh my god, yo. In October 2019 hearing, the city declared one of Cruz's Chestnut Street properties unfit for habitation, barring him from collecting rent until he's fixed it. It was occupied with no electricity or heating, no operable cooking equipment, and in structural disrepair. Renner acknowledged some problem tenants can be the source of damage, but he said some low-income renters get taken advantage of through the privately operated public housing system. There shouldn't be a substandard. There shouldn't be substandard housing because the minimum standards are pretty minimal. He said. Oh yeah, they're pretty minimal. Accept a situation that's maybe not ideal or even the best option, or maybe even unfit because there's not something available that's affordable. That's fucking fair. It's hard to find anything affordable anywhere. It really is. One of Chris's tenants spent time briefly in a hotel and domestic violence shelter with her newborn son after leaving an abusive relationship when First Fruit Ministries, a nonprofit that helps connect homeless people to housing, set her up in a cruise property. She was relieved. I'm desperate, remembered the woman whose name the assembly agreed to withhold because she fears retaliation. I'd take the first thing that they offer me. The nonprofit's executive director, Leanne Stoker, said they paid Cruz the deposit in 5 months of rent and utilities. Section 8 money was not involved. First Fruit also furnished it, she said. After moving in, the woman said she realized the central heat wasn't working. 2 weeks later, the hot water heater broke. There was a bug infestation, she said, and she grew concerned about a gas leak, but struggled to get anyone to address it. I thought I was going to wake up dead, she said. It was freezing cold. Holy shit. She considered living in her car instead, but you can't live in a car with a baby, she said. They'll take your kid away. The woman said one of Cruz's maintenance workers left a space heater for her to pick up from his front porch. A gesture of kindness, she's certain the man extended outside of his professional duties. That's kind of fucking sad. Holy shit. This guy, wait a minute. Oh, we're getting, dude, these pictures, that's crazy. Like, look at that front door, that actually looks fucking awful. Like, that front door does look fucked. Okay. So is OBS broken? Hang on. Am I cooked? Oh well, fuck it, I'll just keep going. So that's one of his properties? Cruz and his oh wait, it was a response. Oh yeah, no, he like responded to like he does respond to some of his tenants like in TikToks, doesn't he? I could have sworn he like does. I've seen things like that where he like has like a favorite one and he like jokes with them and they're super cool, buddy buddy, whatever, blah blah blah. Some fake shit. I'm gonna probably wrap it up here soon, but Cruz in his TikTok response said the tenant was first fruit knowingly accepted a house with no heat or hot water. What? He also said he never heard from anyone about the issue until now. Stucker said that the unit met the inspection prior to the tenant moving in. It is not in our practice to place clients in substandard housing. That's crazy. It was a piece of shit house. The woman's aunt said. The woman's aunt, to story, had her own dealings with Cruz across 6th Street from her former business, Port City Escape. Cruz rented a home to Trillium Health Resources, which houses people recovering from drug addiction. In October 2019, City Inspection report noted the property with tenants on an active lease had drug activity, squatters, and no electricity. Shootings, drug busts, used needles, prostitution hurt her business. She hoped to appeal to Cruz's business mindset when asking him to address the situation. After she caught one of his tenants defecating on her property on camera, she messaged him, exasperated. I am so thankful for slumlords that brag about the cars they own and the money they make in a town while putting people in housing that is so substandard. Animals should not live there. That's fucked. Cruz deflected responsibility for his tenant's behavior and remained diplomatic in the exchange, seemingly unfazed by her criticisms. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. And he's openly said that people call him a slumlord. Okay, hang on. What? Wait, whoa. What the fuck am I looking at? What are these houses? The garbage violations? The trash clogging public rights of way for wheats? What? Auditors have flagged issues. All right, hang on. I'm gonna take a look at this. These links that are here. See what these links are. Oh, so it goes to that other. Site. It goes back to this one. But apparently, okay, so the WAHA audits records show years of significant deficiencies, material weakness, and overpayments. Federal awards. The Wilmington Housing Authority has had significant, sometimes recurring issues identified by independent auditors for the last 3 years. Some issues escaped auditors' notice, including overpayments that pulled. See, I think that these articles and stuff probably are just more grounded. This is probably more of a local issue than like anything. I just think I feel like I stumbled upon gold here. Like people just aren't talking about this. It's just not a popular thing, and like people just don't know about this. I think that's what this is that people actually just don't know about this. Somebody call Coffeezilla. Please, somebody get somebody bigger on this, please, so that they can actually live through this. Some issues escaped auditors' notice, including overpayments that pulled in excess of $700,000 from WHA's Housing Choice Voucher Fund. What? So this is the integrity of the infrastructure of the homes, right? And also the financial mismanagement. So this is effectively just talking about the financial mismanagement and how bad the houses were. WHA never adjusted the rates, and over the next 3 years, overpaid nearly $700,000. Those payments drawn from the HCVP fund were made to Housing and Economic Opportunities, a nonprofit that spun off of the WHA and which shares the same board as the WHA. According to the Sharp, is a person I didn't even talk about. The error was discovered by a consultant WHA had hired under the nearly 450,000 multi-year contract to handle the issues, who later filed in as a middle manager. This is fucking deep. Okay, I'm gonna go back. The fucking They're talking about a whistleblower. They're literally talking about a whistleblower. This shit runs deep, dude. What the fuck? Is this gonna be the same? I'm pretty sure it's the same. Part 3. And Tailspin residents are paying the price. Who's responsible? Okay, so this is public media. Where is this grounded in? I need to like kind of know. Like, just so this latest local news. So is this all taking place in around town with acid journalists, commentaries? This is local up there. About where are they from? What's their story? Hang on. So Wilmington. They're literally in the town of Wilmington. That's, oh my god, this is so small. This is such a local issue. Holy shit. So this is a primary news, not primary, but this is a news source in Wilmington. They have a radio. Is this a radio station? My god, it's literally, they're playing jazz right now. They're playing music. It's a radio station. Holy shit. It's fucking. So either he's gonna sue these people for defamation, or these are all valid claims. That's what's gonna happen. Holy shit. That's huge, man. I'm pretty flabbergasted. I don't know about you guys, but were there any other like, oh shit, no, that's right here. Okay, hang on a second. Wilmington Section 8 program is categorized as troubled, the authority reported in its 2024 annual plan. Okay, maybe this will be a different link. Okay, it did. This is the Wilmington Housing Authority. This is a full-on PDF. Okay. What's this draft? These are obviously not the full thing. How many pages? Oh, fuck. How many pages is this? The Wilmington Housing Authority said this shit. Oh my god, bro. This is a 51-page document. Total amount. Annual statement, performance and evaluation report. Total estimated cost was $3 million. Office of Public and Indian Housing. I hit the jackpot here, dude. What the fuck? This is actually insane. It's hard to keep track of this shit too. So talking about grants, dude. I can't even read this. I have no idea how to read this. Any legal people know how to read this? I mean, I do. I guess I could fucking sit down and figure it out. But I guess I have time, right? I said I was gonna stream until like midnight, right? I have like an hour and a half. That's an annual statement. Yeah, but hang on, before, what was said? It said that the Section 8 program is categorized as trouble. Oh, the Section 8 program is categorized as trouble. The authority reported in the plan. Okay, so where did they talk about the Section 8 program? Am I able to search, like, on the screen? Let me just go back up to the top. Attachment and new activities, Section B, blah, blah, blah. So, statement of financial resources. Standard PHAs and troubled PHAs. PHA information. It's just 5. Troubled PHA. A PHA that achieves an overall PHAS or SEMAP score of less than 60%. Plan elements. So this is the information. This is a plan elements. Improve, maximize. This is just for planning to fix things. Other documents and certification requirements. Affirmatively furthering fair housing. Fair housing goal. I want to see what they labeled as troubled PHAs. Instructions for preparation form HUD. Okay. This is so much, dude. Holy shit. It's really small too. It's really fucking small. And these are all statutes. Holy shit, these are all statutes. I could literally click on any of these and it'll pull up a statute. That's fucking nuts. The HUD government program. That's what this is. This is what apparently helps fund it. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. This is a government website. Holy shit. All right. Holy shit. I think I stumbled across a really deep thing here with Cruz. I don't know why more people aren't talking about this, because this guy is such a clown. I totally lost it. Just like, I'll just pull him up on his TikTok. Cause he's got like, not Tom Cruise. Oh God. This guy. This is the guy I've been complaining about for like so long. I'm not gonna follow him, but show me your videos. So this is exactly what he does.
Y'all, we almost rented out one of my Section 8 rental properties to a known Middle Eastern fraudster named Abu. Now, I should say alleged fraudster, but that would be a gross disservice to the 4 municipalities in North Carolina and South Carolina that's convicted him. Now, his scam was pretty genius. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Now, do I condone it? Absolutely not. Did I call him on the phone to get more details to create content around it? Yes. So Abu was making around $350,000 per year in cash, non-reported, by selling fake Section 8 vouchers. This is how he got away with it for so long. Let's say that you're poor. You make less than $60,000 per year, which is what the IRS designates as a poverty line in the United States for an individual. Now, you go to your local housing authority and you tell them, hey, look, I don't have a pot to piss in. I am destitute. I need free housing. They're going to look at you, chuckle a little bit, and then say you need to wait 3, 5, 7, 10 years on this waiting list before you can get a Section 8 voucher for free housing. Now, after you wait that time period, assuming you are still a broke boy or a broke girl, they will grant you that voucher.
So okay, he does this. This is literally what he does. This is all he does is say,
I've done some unethical things on my journey to vast wealth. Let's go through them right now. I rented out properties that I never owned. When I first started buying real estate, I was terrified that I would buy a house and not be able to find a tenant. So how did I miss?
This is all he does is he thinks he's so cool because he's like this one.
All of the cars in your collections are rentals, and this looks like a dealership showroom. You cannot be economically anemic and ignorant in 2025. You really got to pick a battle. Let's go.
He's such a dick. He's such a dick. So he pulls out the titles and he's like talking about how cool he is because he's got all the titles.
Start with the Phantom and the title.
All of these are paid for by poor people who are not even getting their basic necessities, and he's refusing to fix the amenities and utilities inside their houses. He's got over 366, I think, with 49 rental properties, 300 something violations. What? And then people are out here actually just sucking his dick. People know all his comments are there. Everybody's actually just sucking his dick. It's actually crazy. This guy says, loved the R.E.P. 100 as a cover up. And then somebody said, bros winning at life. A different type of flats. For real. Jeez. Tom always has receipts from Kick-Ass Realtor. Yeah, this is fucking stupid. Does he ever like address the violations? Does he ever address, am I the problem? Nope. He doesn't address it. Does he ever address his violations? Because he does go to Miami. That's a fact. That's right there. He was in Miami. Why was he worried about Milton? Milton was nowhere near Miami. It hit us. It hit me. Not that bad, thankfully. Thankfully we got a decent. We were out. We survived it pretty good. I wasn't supposed to. We definitely were not supposed to get out of that unscathed. That was supposed to get 6 to 9 feet, according to my local people. 6 to 9 feet of water was supposed to completely engulf my house. That would have fucking sucked. Sorry, I'm just I read faster when I'm not speaking out loud. Wow. All right. Well, that's a full story for now until I find out more, or I could use a little bit of help looking into that, because this is kind of important to like to know that there's a story like this out here about him. Is kind of scary. So either he's gonna end up suing these people for defamation, and maybe that they're not right, but I mean, there seems to be a lot of I don't know. They have a lot of evidence, it seems, that suggests perhaps maybe. Like, look at this. I don't know if these are actually his properties or they're just fucking bullshitting, but I mean, I'm gonna assume, because it's local news, that they would do their due diligence, hopefully, especially since they probably have more risk to take because they are small and could get hit with a harder lawsuit. So, I mean, I'm still gonna make a video about it because I don't care. I'm not gonna say he did these things, but I'm gonna say he probably did. I believe he did. I think he did. Yep. 100% in my heart, I believe that he did this shit. Like, look how awful that house looks. Like, literally children without heaters, like working air conditioning or water heaters without hot water, getting paid Section 8 money by the government, and of course whatever rent that he got from his tenants. His tenants, even though they get Section 8 to help pay for the rent, they still pay a portion of the rent sometimes. So he gets basically free money, does none of the work, allows women and children to go without basic utilities, and then brags on TikTok about it. Holy shit. Yep. All right. Well, I did not expect to stumble upon this massive bombshell about Thomas Cruise. I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you guys for anyone who watched or swung by. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully I'll restream back up to where I can go live on everything again, because I didn't go live on TikTok right now. Well, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff for more, and I'll see you guys in my next one.